Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Mummy's Eyes. I'm Sarah Jane, and today we're discussing all things gluten and wheat free. I've had a lot of questions from you guys asking why I choose to be gluten and wheat free, if I do choose to be it, or if I have been told to be it, what the benefits are, what my favorite products are, all these kinds of questions. So if you guys are interested in this, stick around, this video is for you. Hi guys, so I have had a lot of questions about why I am gluten-free, why I am wheat-free, what the connection is, if I choose to be this, if my family is this, and most of all, what are my favorite products that I use? So let me go ahead and answer these questions for you guys. About 2 years ago, I became quite sick, and the doctors didn't know what it was, and we did a lot of testing, and it came back with the results that I had an intolerance to wheat as well as to gluten. Now, I found this very strange at the age of 35, how I could be developing this, but it turns out I'd actually had this for quite some time. I just didn't know it. So after a long adjustment, my body is now used to no wheat and no gluten. And it's been a long process. It's definitely been a learning curve for me at the beginning of this whole, I don't like to use the word diet because for me, this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle. It's not something I chose to do. It was something I was told I had to do in order to basically lead a healthy life. So at the beginning, I was very overwhelmed by everything and it took a lot of research. I'm actually going to link the book down below that completely helped me out with all of that. And it's called Jennifer's Way by Jennifer Espinita. And it just absolutely helped me just learn about what my body was telling me and what I could and couldn't put into it. So having said that, if you guys are interested about hearing more of my story or just ways to follow this lifestyle, I am more than happy to start doing some videos on it because I know it has been requested. But today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what my favorite products are, my very go-to products, because one of the hardest things for me was having to give up bread. We are a family of bread. As you guys know, my husband is a Yorkshireman. The first thing he does when he comes in the kitchen is he gets a big old piece of white bread, slaps on the butter, and he has it. His father's done it, his grandfather's done it. It's just like what the men do. So to give up that sort of fluffy kind of bread, it was just, it was difficult for me. And I had to learn to adjust to the wheat-free and the gluten-free bread. I have tried almost every single type on the market. I have spent from £1.99 to £6.99 on a loaf of bread. So I've really done my research on this, and I'm going to share with you guys the products that I go to, the products that are affordable, I feel, that I combine in my 100-pound a week shop. We are a family of 4. I will try and remember to link in the iCard up above our weekly grocery haul for you guys. And I'm going to share with you guys now the products that I buy. I do buy my products from Tesco. There are a couple that are only from Tesco. They are Tesco brand, but the majority of them you should be able to get at multiple grocery stores or superstores across the UK, or even ordering them online. I find sometimes they're cheaper to order off Amazon. So I will try and link everything for you guys down below. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite go-to products. Okay, so for those easy go-to meals, we choose pasta. Now, I will tell you, it takes a while to learn how to cook pasta properly because it does not take as long as regular pasta would take. So you do at first, it took me several months just to continuously watch it and see, making sure I was cooking it properly. So it does take a little bit of getting used to, but after you've got that down, it's exactly like cooking regular pasta. So we like to get this one, which is the spaghetti, and it's gluten, wheat, milk, and egg free. So I think it's pretty much suitable for dairy free, for all sorts of different things. But we definitely like the spaghetti. The kids love these too. And then also similar is the penne. Now, both of these retail at £1.20. So we just find them to be so good. It's really good quality. It reheats really well. And to be honest, our children, as well as my husband, have never noticed the difference between regular pasta and gluten-free pasta. So moving on, these are my favorite crumpets. It took me a while to find a crumpet that I actually liked, and this is the gluten-free. It's the Genius brand. I believe you can get Genius in almost all different kinds of grocery stores. Now these are 2 pounds for 4, so they're about 50p each. You know, this probably seems a bit more expensive to people because you can probably get about 8 crumpets for £1 nowadays. But these do toast really well. They taste great, and they don't taste like cardboard. To me, they just, you know, they taste like a regular crumpet would. And once in a while, you like to change things up bread-wise. So I'm really pleased with these. This is a new product that I've started tasting, and this is the Be Free line. So where it is, it's basically free of everything. And these are the pita pockets. Now these retail at £2.50, I believe, but they're quite large. I find I can split them into half. And what I'll do is, for example, tonight the kids are having tacos. So I'll take one of these and I'll cut it in half, and I'll be able to have sort of like 2 tortillas that I'll do. So they grill, like I put them under the grill sometimes, so I put them in the panini maker, and they work fantastically. They do not fall apart. And yeah, I find them to be really great. Continuing on to bread, one of the hardest things I've found is wraps. I used to love having wraps for lunch, a wrap sandwich. And like I said, we do a lot of tacos and tortillas and stuff. I do find that you need to microwave each wrap for about 10 minutes first with a paper towel underneath it to keep it moist. These ones are gluten-free, wheat-free, and milk-free. And this retailed, well, I think it was £2.50, and then it was reduced to £2.22. These freeze very well, but I find that you definitely need to microwave them before using them. It does help them fold a lot better. Now my go-to snacks, because sometimes I just want something like bread, you know, you just want something a little bit more substantial. I am in love with Char products. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Now Char is one of the most renowned gluten and wheat-free distributors, but they are on the steep end. Now this whole pack is £1, and to be honest, there's a lot in here. Like, this is a substantial snack. And these pretzels, they taste so delicious. I only actually discovered these probably about a month ago, and I am addicted to these. I tend to always have one of these in my purse, just in case if I'm out and I can't get something that's gluten or wheat free. I always have one of these, and they just fill you up right away, and they taste like the real deal. They are delicious. You can find those in Tesco's as well. Mrs. Crumbles is more of the sweeter end. We buy a lot of like the biscuits and stuff. Now these cheese straws, I can't remember how much these were. If you guys know me, you know I love cheese. So anything cheese appeals to me. But the cheese straws, I believe they were £2. No, they were £1.50. That's right. A box of these are £1.50. And these are just a nice little nibble. Sometimes when we have guests round, we'll do like a little cheese and, you know, biscuit platter. And sometimes it's difficult for me because like I won't have enough biscuits in the house for myself, or sometimes I just find they taste too bland. So having a little something like this that I can eat, it's got a nice little puff pastry and a cheesy inside, really helps. And, you know, it just makes me feel like I'm sort of part of the group if everybody's eating that way. So those are all my go-to products, which I highly suggest if you guys are wheat-free or gluten-free or even dairy-free and you're curious to try some of these. I would definitely try these, especially the pretzels. Those are my favorites. So you guys, I hope you found this video interesting. It's not a usual type of video that I would do, but I am definitely thinking about exploring more in the way of doing videos about being gluten and wheat free. There's a huge community out there, a very supportive community out there, and I've had a lot of you guys reach out to me asking me to do some recipes, which I'm keen to do as well. So if you liked this video, if you thought it was helpful, or you're interested in some of the products, do give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to do some more videos similar to this one. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.